Just when you think it can never happen to you, it does. Now, less than 12 hours ago, the Atlanta rapper Rich Homie Quan has unfortunately passed away due to a drug overdose. Now, it's not entirely sure what drug it was, if it was fentanyl, cocaine, or Xanax pills, or what type of pill that he ingested that led to his demise, but what we're hearing right now is that it's fake. Now, the entire music industry is pretty much devastated by this entire loss, as Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan were very pivotal in the uprising form of the Atlanta during the 2013s to 2015s. Now, before I show you and get into the whole nitty-gritty about the situation, I just want to start with this clip because this clip says it all.
I just be hating how when an artist die or someone dies, it's almost like the culture pays more attention to us when we're dead, and that shit be like, I don't like that, man. That don't be real, man. When you could have been screaming his music or our music while we here. What's the difference? Don't wait till we gone.
Yeah, and that's why I say, man, celebrate it.
Yeah, celebrate it.
You know what I'm saying? Celebrate it. And I'm telling you, Quan, you've always been one of those people that I've always enjoyed.
Thank you, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even when I met the fam, anytime I seen you, you were always square business. So when it first came up, like, hey, Rich Homie Quan want to come back in, I turned it down twice. And then the third time, I was just like, you know what, man? Let him back in. But no, when I saw your name pop up and I saw the project and I seen everything, I was like, man, all right, I'm ready. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I feel like, especially with me, that you've had a great enough relationship that people do want to see you.
Yes,
people do want to embrace you.
I appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a pleasure to bring you back into the neighborhood,
man, I appreciate that, man.
And see you hanging with us once again, man.
That's what it's about, man. It's about relationships and longevity, man.
Rich Homie Quan said it better than anybody could have said themselves. The culture pays more attention towards us when we are dead. Now, after looking at all the celebrities showing love, such as 2 Chainz, The Migos, Rollo, Playboy Cardi, YG, Megan Thee Stallion, one particular shout-out stood out to me more than anything, and it was by Quavo, the leader of the Migos. As he said, may God be with us, never saw this a part of our journey. Now, if you analyze this picture, this is the 2015-2014 Atlanta rap scene, 99 overalls. On the left, we have Takeoff, God bless his soul, we saw what happened to him. Then we got Quan in the middle. Then we have Rich Homie Quan, who died to an overdose. Thug, who's in jail, and Offset, who obviously Quavo doesn't get along with due to what happened in the past. Now, this is just so sad to visualize because when we think of prime Atlanta and the prime South music in the 2014-2015, we think Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan. Lifestyle, Flex, like so many good songs they gave out when we were in middle school, transition towards high school, and it was peak music. It wasn't about killing people, it was about getting money, sounding fly, looking good, and pretty much what hip-hop was about. Now, we know hip-hop is rooted in street culture. However, that angle isn't really necessary for this topic because no one was died in a very violent manner, and all came to an accidental overdose over fake pills. Rich Homie Quan has always been very transparent about his abundant drug usage, and in his interview, he's always talked about how coming up, he first started taking Molly because Molly was a drug that kept him up late at night. Now, when he was on tour, first going around country to country and state to state, he couldn't stay up, so he started taking Molly, and this once business decision that seemed very important and helpful at the time could have potentially been his demise. Now, although we don't know which substance he took, if it was fentanyl or if it was whatever type of pills, we know that his addiction and consumption habits of taking pills led to him obviously buying off the wrong person, and it led to his demise. Rich would even address this in an old interview with Math Hoffa from My Expert Opinion, as well as Adam22 from No Jumper, explaining what really led him down that hole.
Bro, I was like on Molly, like them Rich Gang days, like nigga, I was on Molly probably like 2 years straight, like every day. Like nigga, I'm taking Molly before I go brush my teeth.
Jeez.
You feel me?
And so that's no way to live.
No way to live, bro. But then that's when I started feeling like my music was like falling out. I was caught up, like I was lost in the South.
Right.
Cause when I'm doing the Molly right now, I'm up, like nigga, I'm up, like Flex, my biggest song. You know what I'm saying? By myself, double platinum, like nigga, I'm up.
Just off the strength alone of the 2013 and 2015 My Mixtape run, I'm putting Rich Homie Quan on the Mount Rushmore of Atlanta, and for the My Mixtape, I should say, as well as the Spin Reel King. One thing about Rich Homie Quan that made his music so entertaining and wanted to listen to as a younger audience and being a younger hip hop fan was he was very experimental. His music wasn't about killing ops. He knew what to put out, and he understood the assignment. It was fun tunes, lifestyle, catchy choruses, nice hooks. Like, he knew what he was doing when it came to making music. And when he spoke about getting into the fame, against the industry, he spoke with Math Hoffa about how he pretty much lost himself going towards fame. And now just to upkeep the image, live the lifestyle of the girls, that he just started a very aggressive drug habit, which may have contributed towards what happened.
But was it drugs involved?
Oh hell yeah, man, I was on Molly every day. Oof. Listen, geeked up. Bite down. Listen, I'm talking, bro, I felt like I couldn't do a show or a song without being on Miley.
When did that start? When did the habit start?
When the habit started, shit. On the road, when I first got the road, on the road, the $800 show, I ain't drink no liquor, no lean, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? Shit, after before then, before some type of way, we was doing so many shows, I couldn't stay up. So I knew some people like, bro, I got something to keep you up. That motherfucker kept me up.
Personally, what I believe, and I'm not the first person to say this, so I'll make it very clear, I feel like the worst thing we've done in hip-hop is make the druggie or the junkie famous. Popping 2 perks, off of Xanax, off a pill, off a Percocet, a perk 30, perk 10, perk 50, or whatever odd number perk you want to be on. It's like we have popularized the consumption of drugs so much that it's just pretty much encouraged. It's like, how you gonna say you a rapper with all these tattoos, chains, drill, you live this life, and you haven't popped the perk yet? You know what I'm saying? You haven't took a yerky to the face. And it's unfortunate because when it comes to hip-hop fans and hip-hop, rappers, I guess you can say, we just want the best music. Sure, you do have to keep your image, but don't kill yourself trying to do it. Now, I don't want to make light or, let's say, speak wrong about Rich Homie Quan, because I do feel like he was a very influential figure. And he's someone who I also put under that umbrella of Wayne. Because the same way how Young Thug, even though he had beef with Wayne with the Barter 5 and the Carter 5 and took inspiration, I feel like Rich Homie Quan was still under that umbrella because, in a way, he kind of rapped similar to Thug. And if you listen to Thug's music, the inspiration of Lil Wayne is just point blank and it's right in your face. Long live Rich Homie Quan. I got some more coming for y'all. Let's get it.